Alrighty guys, welcome back indeed to the channel. Today what we're going to test out is Diablo 2 Resurrected Beta on console. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to create a new character. Now what's cool with this is we happen to have the crossplay. So my characters that are on the PC version are actually going to be working on my console. But what I want to do is just create a new character and kind of just test things out. So what we'll do is we'll create a new character and we'll see how everything is on controller as well as on console. This is my first time playing on console. I have played on controller during the alpha, but not on console. This is my first time checking it out. I'm on a PS4 Pro, by the way, in case that makes any difference in like the visuals or something like that, and also in performance. Let's go ahead and rock with a barbarian, as I just want some background gameplay for Barb, so this will be perfect. Okay. We'll just do this, and done. What's cool with the new like Battle.net update is pretty much everyone can have the name that they want. And we'll go done, and we'll hit accept. And let's get started. I do want to play online, so let's do online, and I guess hit play. Oh, yeah, I know my face is kind of blocking that. There's offline and online, but I do want to see how this menu system works. Okay, so we have play, we have a friends list, and then a ladder. Okay, that's cool. So I want to play with people, so let's go to Party Finder, Act 1. I guess you're able to select which quest you're on. That's really helpful, actually. Wow, because in the PC version, you have like basically a bunch of the names of the games, and then you join. So I'm trying to see how does this work. Okay, so I have to select normal. Okay, normal, act 1. Okay, and then join game. What's other? Normal. Was this free roam? Oh, I see how it works. So I think I need to actually load in to select the Den of Evil, which is interesting because in the very beginning you wouldn't have that quest. So all I can do is select other and select the quest to actually hit start game. Okay, so to give them some feedback for the console version, you definitely need to have like the quest to get started, and if you don't load into the game, you won't have Den of Evil. So that would be some room for adjustments. And also let's play, and I'll check out how the game feels. And I did play with the controller on PC and it was perfectly fine. I don't know what button it is to like see the old visuals. Okay, so you have like clicking down on the right analog stick to change the weapon set. Okay, so in a while since I actually played like any action RPG on console, but in terms of the game, what is it X to pick up? Okay, cool. And it has auto pickup. And I think whose ever name is in like in the visible department above their head, it will be the one that you're trying to target. Like for example, I'm trying to test these out. Oh, it actually like will auto aim for you. So if I didn't even move the analog stick on that one, it just 180'd for me. So I'm curious to know if for PvP a controller would have a huge advantage, right? If you have auto targeting. It depends what skill you're using too. I mean, I guess with like guided arrow, it's pretty generous where it's going, right? But yeah, let's get some gameplay on console. And this would be kind of cool to also see, you know, if I do want to play this. I'm not playing on the Switch though. That's like the only other like form of like Diablo that I would consider for myself. Like, since my console, I'm not going to be taking it on the go. Oh, we're actually out of stamina. Oh, L3 for the stamina. Oh, okay, that's not nice and helpful. Let's go in here. Where the heck is the Den of Evil? There it is. But, I mean, I could definitely, at least from my POV, I'm not sure how much FPS the PS4 Pro has. Oh, it even says miss. Am I like too far away? What the heck? Okay, so the D-pad. Let me actually try to drag some of the enemies over here. We should be leveling up, so I don't need to use a potion. There we go. You've leveled up. Press. Okay, let's go get rid of the shaman. Otherwise, he causes lots of problems by bringing them all back. Okay, come on. Let's go down. So one thing I've noticed is, like, in terms of responsiveness, if you don't have enough, like, breakpoints for your attack rate, like how fast you're attacking, right? Like, faster attack speed. You have to commit to the attack, so when you turn directions in like, your movement, it can feel a little bit weird. But, I mean, we're gonna get attack speed. That's definitely something that will happen. And I want to see what the inventory like system is like for controller, if they have updated it. So that's our goal. Alright, let's get rid of this fallen. And eventually we can actually open up our inventory. But if you are watching this on YouTube, we're also live on Twitch, so if I say stuff to my chat, I promise I'm not crazy talking to nobody. But if you guys do want to follow me on Twitch, it's the exact same as my YouTube username. But how you doing, Riv? And Pha and Largest. The beta, awesome. Yep, the beta is just this weekend. It's open beta now, so everyone gets a chance to try it, except for the Nintendo Switch players, because I think they're still working on that one. I really wanted to play the Switch version of this game over any of the other ones, because I wanted to see how it would run. So right now what we're going to do is check out the skill points and everything. Okay, so is it... Okay. So let's slam some into Vitality. Oh, is it... Oh, hold X to assign stat points. Oh, so you hold for every single... Oh. You know, I feel like it should be like you hit it once, or if you hold it, it assigns 5 like you would hit shift on PC. Okay, there we go. We're done with stat points. And then next, our skill tree. So, we got... Oh, okay, you know what's kind of weird? I guess it... Because the thing is that, like, if I use... Okay, the D-pad is much better than the analog stick for this. Because you have, like, basically a mouse pointer here. And then you have... I think they like, redid this because it looks a little bit different. From what I remember. I guess it's, like, normally, like, it's tabbed out from, like, the right side like you would for PC. But in terms of, like, what combat master we go, I don't know what we're going to get, so we might get something good. But I do want to have Bash, and then what else do we have? Oh, general skills. What is this? Toggle run walk, show items. Oh. Oh, you can, like, hotkey this? That's actually really cool. That's a really nice feature. All right, I'm just going to get Bash because it's, like, the very first skill that you normally get. So how do I, like... Oh, you can have multiple rows of... Oh, that's really cool. And it lets you swap out your potion slot. Okay, that's awesome. But I need to go... How do we equip this? Bind skill. Oh, and then now I can bind this to... Can I bind it to... How do I... Oh, it's just push any button. Oh, okay, I get how that works. So now I have this bound to triangle. Okay, so how do I bind, like, normal attack? Because I want to swap it to, like, square or something like that. But, yeah, we'll do that later as we get more skills anyways. Okay. Okay. So I would say in terms of, like, being able to target the correct thing when there's multiple monsters... Oh, it looks like we got some lag over there. And we need more AR. What's interesting with the PC version is, like, when you miss, it doesn't tell you missed. And I think for a lot of people, they won't know what, like, attack rating is, if that makes any sense. Like, it'll be a little bit confusing. Yeah, I really want to see how the game looks on the Switch, too. But I'm not sure if you have to buy, the game with multiple copies. Since my attack rating seems so bad, like, we're not able to hit anything. Let's put 25 as a little breakpoint, and then we'll put 1 point of vitality, because, you know, since we're playing solo here, I'll complete this quest, and I'll see if there's anyone doing Blood Raven, because my whole point of playing on console anyways is just kind of test things out. So I'm going to equip this because it's going to give us better stats. Oh, so you actually have to drag it over. Oh, okay. Or is there, like, instant equip? Pick up, hold to equip. Oh, and it resorts it for you. I wonder if it, like, sorts your inventory, like, really, really optimized for console too. Like, in terms of the placement of all the objects. Okay, there we go. Do I have a mana potion? Okay, so... Okay. This way I can actually have some mana here. And give me that blue item. Okay, we got a buckler. Alright, let's identify items. I love the pickup with controller still. Like, I played PC and controller, and the thing that I like about it so much, when an item drops, I'll explain it. You could very, very easily pick up the exact item that you want. But hello, Bennett. How you doing? And hello, Genetic. What's up? We're testing the new Diablo open beta on controller. I'll probably test out my like higher level character later, but I did want to get some controller gameplay in with like lower level, because there might be, you know, different, you know, skills and different things might happen on the lower level. Let's get like the better feel for it overall. So what button is it for quests? Okay. Because I want to see like how easy is it, because I like to create, you know, content for oh, you can just hear the entire like dialogue for the quest. That's cool. But I like to create content that like everyone can enjoy. So sometimes like if I tell people, you know, on console this is this button, it makes it easier. Because if I say hit X to do this and like, well, I should say hit R or like T or L for controller, I don't know what the button is unless I play it right. But we gotta kill every single enemy, so no one can be a survivor. Quest has been updated, so it's gonna be like five remain. Yep, been playing this game for way too long, but it's cool to see how Diablo has been so much more mainstream. In fact, since like I use a lot of different like applications, and everything will use like targeted marketing, right? I got an ad for Diablo Resurrected, and the music they played was like almost, I don't know what the exact genre, maybe trap / electronic. And for me that's very strange for Diablo, but if you think about it, that's what this generation, you know, that's the popular music. So like they're getting with the times, and it's interesting for me to see, you know, how things evolve to kind of market themselves for the newer generation. Because I feel like Diablo 2, it's an old game, it's pretty hard, and nowadays games are super easy, right? Like are people going to walk back to the town? Are they going to know to hit a town portal, right? And are they going to know that you need to actually buy town portals? Or are they going to think it's too difficult of a mechanic? I don't know, to be honest. Okay, so let's check out like buying and selling and stuff like this. Okay, so you can use the analog stick or the D-pad. That's nice. How do we sell? Drop, hold to sell. So I'm just going to sell everything that we don't need, and we will identify. Let's see what we got for the boots. Can you just use the, oh, so if you use the D-pad, it automatically selects the next target, almost, because the shield. Okay, so this is some feedback. I don't know why, for whatever reason, this buckler is like 2 moves away, whereas, oh, it's every square. Okay, I see how it works. Never mind. I thought it was like a weird glitch with the buckler. So let me use this on this. Oh, we got that 5 cold resist. Okay, I'm gonna swap it out, and hopefully it has the cold resist one. Okay, good. I didn't know if it was like gotta hold it. For me, keep in mind, guys, I feel like a fish out of water, so I'm sorry if I'm really slow on controller here. I'll get used to it. But let's go ahead and buy maybe another weapon so we can dual wield. Barbarian's like, I want to say it's the only class that you can dual wield, right? In D2, I mean, the assassin is kind of different because they use a special weapon type, but like on average, I think, yeah, it's the only class. So let's pick this up, and can we sell it that way too? Okay, so you can like kind of drag and drop to sell things. Let's go ahead and try to grab 2 sabers if we can. So we have 300 gold. Okay, we cannot afford that. How much does Samus potions actually sell for? Sell value 12. Okay, this will sell for okay amounts, but if we can get a weapon with any socket, that's what we want. I guess we could do short swords. We can do short sword and axe. Daggers have very fast attack speed, but the stats on them are going to be pretty meh, usually in the very beginning, unless it had like a socket. No, I don't want to buy that. I want to buy, I'm trying to, oh, I'm doing it too fast maybe. I'm trying to go to armor, and then I want to buy a quilted, or not quilted sash, just a regular sash that maybe has like any extra bonus stats. Oh, faster recovery would be nice, but that's a little bit pricey. It's out of a price range. We're going to go and pick up that, and it auto equips already. Okay, so let's go and let's see how we can do this. So, oh, okay, so you can drop like this. Can I move this out of my, oh, okay. I'm trying to like learn everything on console. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, it doesn't auto-equip the stamina potion. Now, I'm just doing some tests here. Now I'm going to drop this one, and I want to see if this one automatically goes in our... Okay, so as long as I put one there manually. Okay, so now let's buy another town portal, And I actually want to do multiplayer. Well, I'm technically in multiplayer now, but... Oh. Okay. There we go. Saved enough exactly for one portal. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to save and exit. And then we're going to join someone that is online. And we're going to go to Party Finder. Go to Act 1. Oh, you know what? Okay. Now can I hit Join Game? Oh, okay. Creating game. I hit Join Game. Let's see if we join someone else's game. And then we'll start Blood Raven regardless.
Welcome, my rogue.
Because before we were in like free roam, which is interesting as a game type, because the thing that I think people will find very interesting is that Diablo 2 has no defined end game. Like, you can magic find run, you can PvP, that's pretty much the end game. But I think that there's going to be a large majority of people that are like, what happens when you beat the boss? And you tell them, that's it! They're going to be confused on what to do. So we'll make some more guides and stuff, and if this is your first time here, I've been playing Diablo for many years. You know, I started out even playing like D1 on the school computers. We put the spawn Diablo on the public school computers. We put the spawn version of Diablo, and dude, there were so many people playing at lunchtime, and eventually my school banned Diablo from the school computers. We weren't allowed to play it. Okay. Oh, cut that zombie right in half. Okay. I wonder, okay, I don't know what the button is, but I want to know on console, is there a way to go into... Oh, it's going to do the little animation. Okay, so I'm curious to see on the option if there's like a keybind. Because I would like for controller players to be able to choose their keybinds, but it doesn't look like there is. I don't even know if you can swap to old resolution. What button would it be this? Oh, this is toggle minimap. The, no. Okay. Oh, that's the pop potion, right? And these are all your face buttons. I don't know if you can on console. We'll get a waypoint. You know, in terms of this visuals, right? Like, my suggestion would be to keep it like PC, where, like, it doesn't... Like, this covers up the entire screen, right? I think it's better if it's just half the screen like it is on PC. Maybe there's an option for that they might add. That's just my other, like, little take on it. But let's go do Blood Raven real quick. I'm kind of hybrid here. We got one axe, one sword, but let's go put in our extra skill point in the skill tree. So what we can get, oh, general skills. I don't think there's any new skills. We can do find potion. Let's do find. Does this cost mana? Oh, it does. Hold on. We're getting hit up by this gargantuan. Oh, our helmet just broke. Okay. Let's go back to the skill tree. I actually want. I want that item find, but we don't get that until like later, right? What do you get? Item find. It's at 12. Okay, that's like the thing that I actually like Barb for. All right, even though it's not what I would consider optimal, I'm gonna hybrid out my Barb right now. I mean, I don't really mind to like respec if I really need to, but maces can actually be okay too because they can roll with bonus to undead damage. But it's just because I just want to complete some of the content to get some of the feel for it. I don't think we'll be crafting any rune words, but if you guys do want to learn how to craft rune words, which is the best items that you can make in Diablo 2, especially in the beta, like that's the only way you'll get actually good items consistently. But it feels really good on controller. Like overall, I could pretty much wrap up my impressions on it. It's really good on controller. Now, as far as frame rate goes, it's probably lower in frame rate, but you guys only get 60 FPS anyways, so it might not actually be that big of a deal. I'm going to pop a stamina potion. And I'm going to also pop one of these preemptively just in case we die. But you know, we're not going to die, so that's not going to matter. Let's go straight for Blood Raven. Blood Raven's fast, so this will be a good test of, like, you know, controller here. And Diablo 2 is not an easy game by any means. Maybe we should have got that shout. She's so low. But like, she's so hard to hit. And it's not because I'm missing, it's my attack rating. Like, it's not my aim, by the way. Okay, there we go. We got a new cap. And everything should be pretty much dying over here. There we go. Got the healing potion. Is that socket leather armor? Oh, we got 2 socket leather armor. I think we're going to be ready to go very soon. That was a good little 20-minute session of controller. And my first impressions can be pretty much wrapped up over here. But I do want to get my mercenary. And I'll identify the... Oh. Hold on. I want to see what the higher screen looks like. How... Oh, can I use the... Oh, okay. Here's another, like, tip. I don't know, for example, like, how would the console player know? Is it cold? Is it fire? Unless they know... Unless they know what the icon looks like, the console player would not know. Ideally, the cold one is the one I would recommend most people to get. Unless you're doing something, like, very specific, like scaling different, like, damage boosts on elements, but... For the most part, yeah, ideally you would want that. This could be a nice little gem to have. It'll give us 10 to life with the chip ruby and, let's say, like the chest piece over here. Or we could even get some extra magic find, or we can get some extra dex. I'll probably would just throw these 2 in this. I'm probably not going to make stealth out of this because, one, we can't use it yet anyways. I'm just going to throw that on. And I want to see, like, the color should be like a little bit of a red color. I don't know how we zoom in. I don't even know if we can zoom in on... I'm trying to use different buttons. No. Okay. So we can go to her to regain some HP, and then we can also sell this. And we'll sell... Oh, wait. But, oh, I just dropped the item. Okay, that's fine, because I didn't want to actually sell that. Let's go identify the items. So we'll go trade, and we will grab ourselves some of these. Okay. And if I want to use this, let's see if it's any good. Oh, we got extra max damage knockback and then extra undead from the blunt weapons. Like, oh, we already identified that. What was the other thing? Oh, no, we're good. That's it. We got 2. It was the, oh, we actually need to keep this on. But it has been broken via, if you look in the top right, we have that little helmet that's in the red. And it is broken. And in order to get the stats out of the item, we actually have to repair. So where is repair? Hold L3. Okay. Okay. Alright, so wrapping things up, the game is pretty much the same experience. I know for some games, like, yeah, you can't do a roll. Like in Diablo 3 for console, you get like a little roll. I don't think that's the case. They have to be the same exact game. Like, at the end of the day, because you can swap between console and PC, like with my other characters, since I have my accounts linked, that's really cool. But I'm also curious, and if someone knows about this, let me know. Do you have to just buy the game once on either platform and then you just get it across all platforms? Because that's pretty awesome. But if I have to buy it multiple times, I would prefer it if we just, you know, had to buy one. So this is really cool to be able to see like the differences in console. But to wrap up the things that like I would recommend them to change, or at least give us the option to, one, let us rebind all the keys to whatever we want. Like I want to rebind everything. For the most part. Like, I'm not asking for Square to move forward, but, like, what I mean by that is being able to completely change up the, like, the face buttons and the D-pad, if that's possible. But in terms of, like, a lot of the things being full screen, I prefer it to be half screen, like it was on PC. That way, if you're playing this game and you're playing with your friends, you know, you might want to open up your inventory or whatever, and you still want to see what's going on. I think that would be kind of a nice feature versus it like when you open up like the waypoint, it's the full screen. Maybe that's the way that they want it to be, but I would at least like to have the options. I'm not sure if there is an option for that, but I did see another option which I do want to check out really quick before I end off. Can I change the, okay, adjust the 3D zoom? Okay, let me apply this, and I'm going to see what it looks like. Oh, that's really zoomed in. So if you want to play zoomed in, you kind of have that option. Wow, that's really cool. But I want to see, can you go back to like the classic resolution and the new one, if that makes any sense? So you can change up the auto pickup. Okay, that's really cool. You can get the different font size, camera shake, subtitles. What are these other settings? Cursor sensitivity. Oh, that's really awesome. Minimap size, opacity. Okay, So I didn't see like a control like full on like keybind, if that makes any sense. I know we can bind the skills to all the like face buttons and the D-pad, which is I think pretty cool. But like I said, I feel like a lot of times consoles you get like 3 or 4 different control schemes and then like that's it. Just let us customize each one if that is an option. But overall, I'd say the console experience is pretty much going to be the same. It's just that like you now have a controller and the movement, if you have lower attack speed, you'll have to factor that in, or like cast speed if you're playing a caster. But overall, I would say my first impressions on the console version of the game and playing with a controller are looking pretty good. But what other suggestions would you guys make? The only one that I really have that I feel like would be really nice is just like the half screen. Obviously the swapping controls, that's kind of like, you know, subjective, but like I think objectively having this in like the half screen when you're opening up your inventory and stuff, it would be a much nicer feature. That way you can see kind of what's going on, especially if someone's going to be playing on hardcore. They'll definitely thank you for that. But anyways, that's going to wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you want to see more Diablo, more other stuff, you're new here, hit subscribe, turn the bell, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and I'm out. Peace.